Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy, the ZD Special, back with another special video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be resetting the NBA back to the LeBron era. So starting in the 2010-2011 season, using this roster from XV Clutch OZ. And we're going to be redrafting the entire NBA from that point. And I will be selecting the worst team from the first season of the simulation and trying to rebuild that team. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and sim through the first season of this league, and we're going to find out which team we'll be rebuilding. So we'll go ahead and get into that now. I want to start off by saying I haven't taken a look at any of these rosters yet. I wanted to find out what we're working with at the start of the next season, but it looks like we have a two-way tie between the Clippers and the Knicks for the worst record in the league. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the draft projections real quick in terms of lottery odds, and we'll find out which team has the highest percentage of the number one pick, and that will be the team that I go with and try to rebuild back into a championship roster. So it looks like as of right now, the Knicks do have the number one odds at the first overall pick. So unless that changes when we get to the draft projection screen, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Knicks. But yeah, we'll take a look at their roster here before the season is officially over and figure out what we're going to do going into this first season with the team. So for the Knicks, it looks like their best player currently is Manu Ginobili, who's 33 years old. We do have Danny Granger. He could be a pretty tradable asset for us. Anton Jamison, he is a lot older at this stage in his career, so I'm not sure what kind of trade value he'll have. We do also have Ricky Rubio and JJ Barea, two younger point guards we could potentially look to move. Jermaine O'Neal, definitely well past his prime. That's definitely not Jermaine O'Neal's face scan, but I digress. Anthony Parker, Kwame Brown, Craig Smith, and Gerald Green. Von Wafer, Damian James, Ryan Hollins, Marco Jaric. Yeah, it doesn't get much worse than this. And in the first season of the sim, it looks like the Nets win the championship. I do not know who is on their team at this point, but we will find out going into this next season. And just to confirm, the Knicks did finish with the highest percentage odds at the first overall pick. So that's the team I'm going to go with. But we're going to find out exactly where our pick lands now. And let's see, we land this second overall pick. This draft does have Kyrie, Kawhi, I believe Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler. I think he was 2010, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the draft and find out who's available here at number 2. So Kyrie is the number 1 ranked prospect in this one. Then we have Kawhi, Klay Thompson, Kemba Walker. Jimmy Butler is in this class. I don't know why I thought he was 2010. Isaiah Thomas, Vucevic, Tobias Harris, Marcus Morris. If it ends up being either Kawhi or Kyrie, I'm just going to probably pick whichever one doesn't get chosen from those two. But yeah, let's go ahead and see how this draft starts for us. The Rockets are going to select Kawhi Leonard, which means we will be taking Kyrie Irving, bringing him back to New York, except instead of the Nets, it's going to be the Knicks. We do get some trade offers for the pick. Let's see, the Clippers offer us the 4th overall and a lottery protected 2012. I'm good. Definitely don't want Luke Ridnour. No. Ooh. Or we could trade for Kawhi and Paul Millsap. If I'm being honest, I probably would rather have Kawhi than Kyrie. So let's try to do something with this. Like, would they just... Okay, they don't want to do that just straight up. Who else can I throw in salary-wise? Let's see if they'll take Jermaine O'Neal in this 2nd overall pick for Kawhi Leonard straight up. They do accept that. So we're going to go with Kawhi instead of Kyrie in this one. Pretty much give up an aging asset there in Jermaine O'Neal. We'll see if we have any other picks in this draft, and if we don't, we're just going to go ahead and sit through the rest of it. I might just try to move off this pick, honestly, because I don't see anyone that kind of sticks out at all. Let's see. If we were to try and move Granger in this 32nd overall pick, what could we get in return here? Could get Rudy Gay, Monta Ellis. Let's see. Anyone else? Could get Al Horford. Since we do have Kawhi, don't really need Granger, obviously. I don't want to give up this 2013 unprotected pick, though, so let's see if they just do that. Okay, I'll give you that 2nd. What if I give you one more 2nd round pick? Still don't want that. don't even know if that's really the best deal available. I'm going to take a second to look through some trades, see if I can come up with one myself, and if I do, I will let you guys know what that deal ends up being. So I'm going to propose this trade to the Washington Wizards, who have LeBron on their team, but I'm going to try and take Marcus Cousins away from them and give them a 2015 unprotected pick, 2 seconds, and Danny Granger in return. I'm pretty confident they will at least throw us a counter offer. They don't. He might be worth... I could give him my 2014 pick. I'm not too enthralled with that draft class. Let's see if they accept this one. They don't. Maybe 1 more second will do it. They don't want that. I have not tried this one yet. So 3 first-round picks and Manu Ginobili for Cousins. Let's see if they accept this one. No. Let's try these seconds again just to be sure. And it's not going to happen. I'll have to look for someone else. All right, so I'm going to offer this trade to the Heat just straight up. Danny Granger for Marc Gasol. We'll see if they accept this one. They don't. Maybe if I throw them a couple of second-round picks, they'll reconsider, because they are really even in overall value. I mean, I'll give you all my seconds. I really don't care. And they still don't want to do that. Okay, so maybe just a first-round pick, or if I give them another player instead, like, let's see, like Damian James, if they want him. Maybe him in a couple seconds. Does that get it done? It does. Okay, so we land Marc Gasol for pretty cheap. Now we just need to focus on probably upgrading our power forward position, which is Anton Jamison currently. Not someone I want to run a championship team around, so we'll look for some offers for him and then probably get started with free agency. So after the draft, I decided that I'm just going to wait until free agency to make any more moves as far as trades go. But I wanted to take a quick look at how the league shaped out with the reset draft here before free agency goes underway. So here is a look at the Sixers roster here. They ended up with Zach Randolph and Al Jefferson, Jamal Crawford, some of the notable players there. Bobcats with Al Horford, John Wall, Thad Young, Paul George. Let's see here. Bucks with Stoudemire, Brandon Jennings, Vince Carter, Michael Beasley. The Bulls have Tony Parker, Steven Jackson, Louis Scola. Not much else after that. The Cavs ended up back with Kevin Love, Joakim Noah, Jameer Nelson, Trevor Ariza, JJ Redick. That's probably one of the deeper teams I've seen so far. The Celtics with Luol Deng, Josh Smith, OJ Mayo, Keon Cooley. Let's see, Jonas Valanciunas, Tracy McGrady, and probably one of his final seasons in the league. Then the Clippers, who were the other choice for worst team, had Ray Allen, David West, Emeka Okafor, Beno Udrih, Jose Calderon, Rashard Lewis, and they ended up with Klay Thompson in the draft. Let's see, the Grizzlies, Joe Johnson, Rudy Gay, David Lee, Chris Kaman, Gilbert Arenas, Jason Thompson. Hawks, of course, we already know had Nowitzki. I tried to trade for him. Monta Ellis, Nene, George Hill, Luke Ridnour, Kemba Walker, they ended up drafting, Mike Dunleavy Jr. The Heat have Kobe. Now they have Danny Granger, Danilo Gallinari, Andre Miller, Richard Jefferson. They'll probably be one of the better teams in the East this coming season. The Hornets kept Chris Paul, brought Brandon Roy in, Andrew Bogut, Gordon Hayward, Derek Favors. That's actually a really nice team as well. And they drafted Isaiah Thomas. And the Jazz have Tim Duncan, Jason Terry, Drew Holiday, Andre Karolinko, Jeff Green, mostly role players after that. The Kings have Dwayne Wade, Bargnani, Batum, Ilyasova, and I guess Turkoglu. Everyone else is pretty much on their way out of the league or not going to be sticking around for too long. Knicks, of course, we already know our roster. The Lakers have Paul Pierce, Steve Nash, Elton Brand, Aaron Flalo, Marcus Camby, Landry Fields, Matt Barnes. Yeah, a lot of older role players on that team. The Magic have Kevin Durant, Devin Harris, Roy Hibbert, Ramon Sessions, Drew Gooden, Mike Bibby. That's not a terrible team, I would say. Obviously, with Durant as a 22-year-old, you're pretty much fearful for any team that has that. The Mavericks, of course, we know they have Aldridge. They also have Brooke Lopez, DJ Augustine, Lou Williams, Glenn Davis. They drafted Jimmy Butler. Pretty solid bench as well. The Nets have Derrick Rose. They just won the championship with Lamar Odom, Sean Marion, Marco Bellinelli, Carl Landry, and then a bunch of role players. The Nuggets with Boozer, Eric Gordon, Ty Lawson, DeAndre Jordan, Tony Douglas, Shane Battier, Spencer Hawes. Let's see what else. The Pacers with Gasol, Billups, Jason Richardson, Greg Monroe, Francisco Garcia, Enes Kanter. Pistons have Westbrook. I believe he won the MVP in this last season. They also have Andrew Bynum, Wilson Chandler, Charlie Villanueva. Not much else on that team. And they also have the best record in the league, which I find pretty surprising. But if you've been looking while I've been scrolling through, a lot of these players are up for free agency. So there's a chance that these aren't the exact teams they come back with starting next season. The Raptors have Steph Curry, Tyreek Evans, Caron Butler, Mo Williams, Darrell Wright, Boris Diaw, and then Vucevic, who just got drafted, I believe. So they will be set up for a pretty good future with their young core. The Rockets, they have Deron Williams, Paul Millsap, Kyrie Irving now, of course, since we traded him there for Kawhi. Richard Hamilton, Wes Matthews, Corey Maggette, Al Harrington, Marcin Gortat, Jermaine O'Neal, we also traded him there. So yeah, honestly, not a bad team there for Houston. The Spurs, though, they have Bosh, James Harden, Kyle Lowry. Okay, it's really just the top three. Rodney Stuckey, Metta World Peace, Kyle Korver, Josh Howard, Austin Day, Yi Yanlan. I don't know how to say his name. Thiago Splitter, still at the Spurs, Omar Ashik. Let's see, who else now? The Suns with Iguodala, Rondo, Andre Bloch, Nick Young, Bergeau. Thunder, they have Dwight Howard, who I believe won Defensive Player this previous season. Mike Conley, Serge Ibaka. Wow, that is a insanely good defensive front court. Brandon Bass, Ben Gordon, Eric Bledsoe. Definitely a team to look out for in this coming season. The Timberwolves brought back Kevin Garnett. They also have Gerald Wallace, John Salmons, J.J. Hickson, Gerald Henderson, Goran Dragic, Aminu. So some younger players, but then Garnett is 35. Probably not set up the best for the future. The Blazers have Blake Griffin, DeRozan, Raymond Felton, Tayshaun Prince, Ryan Anderson, Leandro Barbosa, Nenad Krisic, Sean Williams. Okay, and the rest are pretty much role players, including the guy I just named. The Warriors have Carmelo, Kevin Martin, Tyson Chandler, Baron Davis, Jarrett Jack, Amir Johnson, Courtney Lee. Pretty solid team there. And then lastly, the Wizards, they have J.R. Smith, of course, LeBron James. I don't know why I didn't say his name first. Cousins, who we just tried to trade for, Jason Kidd, Aaron Brooks, Channing Frye, Tristan Thompson. Why is this literally almost the 2015 Cavs? Anyways, that is how the league shook out after the fantasy draft. Now let's go ahead and take a look at free agency, see what we can potentially pick up, and then from there we'll get into this first actual season. So I think my first move here ahead of free agency is going to be getting off of Manu Ginobili and Anton Jameson's contracts. There are quite a good number of good free agents this year, so let me see what types of trades I can find for them to clear up some salary, and then we'll actually take a look at the free agent market. Alright, I got this trade from the Blazers for DeMar DeRozan in exchange for Ginobili. They're going to offer it straight up. That saves us about 10 mil in cap space. So we'll go ahead and do this trade, get DeMar DeRozan on the team. He still has 2 years on his rookie contract, I believe. So we have him for the cheap. Now let's go ahead and take a look and see what we can find for Anton Jameson. I think we'll just go ahead and trade for Larry Sanders, who will be a solid backup center to Marcus Gasol. Ronaldo Balkman, I'm not sure he'll see any PT, but we clear up about 12 mil in cap space with this trade, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Get Anton Jameson out of here. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the free agent market. Carmelo is the number one option, pretty much the only option in terms of like stars, but there are a lot of good players from a depth perspective I could go for as well, like J.R. Smith, Jamal Crawford, Andre Kirilenko, Mike Dunleavy. Okay, this class is actually a lot more bleak than I thought it was. Are there any other contracts I am willing to trade here for this season? Like Anthony Parker, I could easily trade him probably for like a second round pick. Let's see what I can get in the trade finder for him. The Bucks will offer me a first round pick and a second. It's lottery protected. The Bulls would offer me a 14 unprotected, and I really don't want to take any salary back if I can help it. Let's see what else is out there. The Nets would just give me a 13 first round pick straight up. I might go with that one. Or the Pistons. Well, the Pistons are just like one of the best teams in the league. Same with the Nets, who just won the championship. Maybe the Rockets. I'm going to see here if I can maybe finesse the Mavericks for their first round pick next year in exchange for Anthony Parker. Let's take this deal for Rubio. I'm going to take him out. I'm going to put Anthony Parker in, take out Jody Meeks. I'll give you this 2015 first overall pick in exchange for 2012, and they accept that one right away. I do have this one on 70 trade difficulty as well. I feel like that's a pretty good basis for these videos, but if you guys want me to bump it up, reduce it, let me know in the comments. Let's go ahead and go back into free agency. Can we offer Carmelo any more, or is that the max? Okay, it looks like that 18 mil is the max I can offer him, but we do have still about 9 mil after that anyway, so I will throw him a no trade clause and a player option. I want to enhance my chances as much as I can to sign him. Let's see, we're not even the top priority offer for him, so I don't really know if we're gonna be able to get him. With that being said, I guess maybe we'll skip out on Carmelo. I think I might instead just try to go for some cheaper players, not do so well this first season, and then look at the 2012 free agency to sign somebody. So let me see what I can find there in terms of free agents still available for the cheap, and I'll let you guys know who I sign and the strategy going into this first official season. I'm also going to do this trade for Ronaldo Balkman, getting the Warriors 2013 first round pick, top 3 protected, with them most likely set to lose Melo. That'll probably increase the value of this trade a ton. So I'm going to go ahead and finesse them here, get that pick, get rid of Balkman, clear up some more cap space, because he also was on a 2-year deal. Let's see who else here I can look for in free agency. I did offer a deal to Ish Smith for a very cheap 1-year, $2 million contract. I definitely need to look at a upgraded power forward, and then after that I'll probably just sign some cheaper players. Potentially tank out this first season and land a top pick in the 2012 draft where we could pick Anthony Davis up or Damian Lillard. So let's go ahead and figure out who I'm signing first. Luckily, I do still have a ton of money available to sign some guys. So I'm going to offer this contract to J.R. Smith, a 2+1 deal, player option on the 3rd year, $11.5 million per year. He probably will accept this one. We are the top overall selection for him. So we'll probably pick up J.R. Smith. I also offered a deal to Reggie Evans, who's definitely not a top-tier power forward by any means, but there's also not a lot of good power forwards available. So I'll probably look to sign one other guy here, and that's probably going to be Big Baby here. I'm just going to give him like a 1-year deal, though. I don't want to keep him on the books past the season. Offer him a 1-year, $4 million deal. And then we will sign probably a backup small forward. So maybe if we can get AK. Yeah, I'll give AK like a 2-year contract with a player or a team option probably. Yeah, we'll offer him that $5 million per year. We are not even the top offer for him, so he's probably not even going to accept it. I don't have any offers left for today either, so we'll go ahead and sign those guys. He goes to the Cavs, that's fine. Who else could we go for? Like, could go for Mike Dunleavy. Let's see what his top offer is. 3 years, 7.28. If I give you a 2-year, it's more annually. I'm gonna get a team option. See if he accepts that. Okay, so we're the #1 offer for Mike Dunleavy here. So we're going to add a pretty good amount of depth to the team. I will try to bring back Gerald Green as well. Let's see if he's still available. Yeah, we can bring him back. I'm going to give you a little bit of a cheaper contract again with a team option for next year. I'll just do like 3.5. You should accept that pretty quickly here. And he does. Okay. All right, so here is the team heading into season 1. Marc Gasol, he goes up 2 overalls to an 86. DeRozan is also up to an 86. J.R. Smith is an 83. He'll probably be coming off the bench with Ricky Rubio starting at point guard. Kawhi Leonard will be our starting small forward. And then Glenn Davis, unfortunately, will probably be our starting power forward. And then the rest of the bench, it looks like it's going to be Mike Dunleavy, Larry Sanders, Gerald Green, and then Ish Smith. That'll probably be the actual rotation. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like in the start of the season, and we'll figure out what other trades we need to make to bring this team over the top. Here's going to be the rotation to start off this new season. We have Ricky Rubio, DeMar DeRozan, Kawhi Leonard, Glenn Davis, Marc Gasol, J.R. Smith as a sixth man, Mike Dunleavy, Larry Sanders, Gerald Green, and Ish Smith. So I'm hoping this team just organically is somewhat bad this year, so that we can land a top pick in 2012. We also need to keep a lookout on the Mavericks record since we own their unprotected pick for this year. So if they end up being really bad, we could make a push to make the playoffs at least this year. But yeah, that's going to be the rotation. Let me sim about 20-ish games or so. I might sim a few more if we're just doing really bad. But if we're doing good, I will stop the sim and let you guys know. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll see you guys here in a sec. So on the bad side of things, it looks like the Mavericks might end up being one of the top teams in the West. Through about 35-ish games, they are 21-12, second in the West. Although in the East, things are looking much better for us, or worse, depending on your perspective. We are the second to last team in the East at a 9-24 record. The Hawks are somehow even worse than us at 6-26, but I think that our pick is pretty safe in probably like the top 3 or 4. My number one goal here in the offseason is going to be trading for whatever pick necessary to draft Anthony Davis. But yeah, I'm just going to probably sim through the rest of the season. Not going to make too many more moves. Unless we start winning, I might trade some guys away. But yeah, let's see how we finish this season, and then we'll hope for a good draft pick result here in the 2012 draft. We are going to end this season with the 3rd or 4th highest odds of the number 1 overall pick in 2012. We currently are 24-57 with just a game to go in the regular season. If we lose this one, we are most likely locked into the 3rd highest odds. Although if the Hawks win, I'm not sure if they own a tiebreaker over us or anything, because we could jump up to as high as 2nd. But yeah, that's probably the last thing I'll show from this season. Didn't make any other trades. So yeah, let's go ahead and see who ends up getting the 1st overall pick here in 2012. In the first actual season of this sim, we see LeBron James win MVP with the Wizards. Kyrie Irving wins Rookie of the Year with the Rockets. Eric Bledsoe 6th Man of the Year. Greg Oden wins Defensive Player of the Year. He also won Most Improved Player. Larry Brown wins Coach of the Year with the Bobcats 63-19. And anyone from us on the All-NBA teams, I'm going to take a wild guess and say probably not. That is affirmative. And no one on the defensive teams. Cool. Rookie teams, we should have Kawhi at least. Yeah, wow, he makes 2nd team, not even 1st team? Dang, okay. So let's see where we actually finished here. So we did drop down to 4th highest odds. I'm not sure how it's going to shake out with the Clippers. We might be tied. But yeah, my goal is to get the number 1 pick regardless so I can get Anthony Davis. So yeah, let's go ahead and sim through the playoffs here. Find out who wins this season. The Bobcats and Thunder. I know the Thunder have Dwight Howard, and they actually lose that series to Carmelo Anthony, who is now on the Bobcats. I forgot that he signed there in the offseason. So obviously not us. So let's go ahead and get into the offseason here and find out what we're picking in this draft. All right, here goes the draft lottery. So we do have 13.7% chance of getting the 1st overall pick. Let's see if we can get lucky. And we actually drop 1 spot to 5. So it's probably going to take a haul to move up to number 1 with the Rockets. But I'm going to try, and hopefully we can do that and land Anthony Davis. So this might not be enough to do it, but I'm offering them the number 5 overall pick, this 21st overall pick that I have from the Mavericks. I was really hoping that one would be higher. Also this 2013 top 3 protected pick from Phoenix. Let's see, they do not accept that. Maybe if I throw in 1 player for you guys, like, no, I can't do Gerald Green. What about, dang. Did not leave myself with very many options here. Unless I throw in another pick, like if I did 2016, it won't let me do that. Can't do 2014. I can do my 2013. Maybe they'll accept this. No. Let's try a couple seconds. See if that'll put this deal over the top. It does not. I feel like if I'm going to be able to do this trade, it's going to have to involve Rubio. Let me hold on to both of these picks. I'll throw Rubio in and see if they just accept that. They don't. I'll try a couple more seconds. This would also give them 1,000,000 point guards, but I don't really care. No, okay, so yeah, let's just do one more first round pick. I guess it's gonna have to be probably the Suns one. Will they actually accept this? They do. We land the first overall pick, so we're gonna pick up Anthony Davis for this team. And here we go with the draft. We are going to go ahead and pick up the brow, Anthony Davis. Welcome to New York. Now looking at our salary cap table, we do have quite a few guys we can just relinquish the rights on to clear up some cap space. So I will start off by doing that with probably Mike Dunleavy. Gets us to -6 million cap space. Glenn Davis, you're gone. Gerald Green, you're gone. Ish Smith, you're gone. Ryan Hollins, you're gone. Telfair, Maurice Evans, Reggie Evans. So now we have about 11 million cap space, but we are going to have to re-sign DeRozan. And I'll probably bring Sanders back. How did he do last season? Oh man, yeah, we're definitely going to bring Sanders back as a backup. So those will be the main two guys we try and bring back. Oh wait, no, we don't have to worry about that because we have their team options still. Forgot about that. Oh, we have 15 million cap space. Oh my. We can try and go for Steph Curry. I don't know how all these guys are unrestricted, but I am not going to question it. Like a lot of these guys should be unrestricted deals still. Let's see. We could go for Harden or Curry. I'm going to try and offer Curry one. Let's see if he even considers 100% interest. We might have just picked up Steph Curry. Let's see if he accepts this deal. He does. So we get Steph Curry on the team. That's going to make this team souped out here in the start of season 2. So now we have Curry, DeRozan, Marc Gasol, J.R. Smith, Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Larry Sanders. If we just fill out the bench a little bit, this team is going to be absolutely stacked. I guess we could bring Ish Smith back. Did he have a decent season with us? Yeah, I'll bring Ish Smith back. If he wants to take like 1.5 for a 1 year, he doesn't accept that too bad, so sad. We go for PJ Tucker here. I'll offer him a couple years. Let's see, he should accept. Okay, we get him, and we also get Ish Smith. Now we just need to get a backup small forward, and we should be good. Steve Novak, New York Knicks legend. Let's try and bring him in. Why not? 73 overall, sure. We'll pick up Carlos Arroyo as well. It's pretty much set going into this next season. Let's go ahead and take a look at player progression, and we'll see how we do and hopefully actually get into the playoffs this year. With Steph Curry at the helm, this team is looking absolutely insane. Him at the point guard, DeRozan starting at shooting guard, Kawhi Leonard up to an 85 at the small forward, Anthony Davis at power forward, Marc Gasol at center, and then J.R. Smith is our sixth man with Larry Sanders, Ish Smith, and PJ Tucker most likely being our bench. I'm not going to probably play Novak or Arroyo. I'll let the CPU fill out this roster how they want, but I'll go ahead and put together these rotations and start simming some games here in Season 2. All right, here is going to be the rotation here in Season 2. We got Steph Curry at the point guard, DeRozan at the 2, Kawhi at the 3, Anthony Davis and Marc Gasol holding down the paint, J.R. Smith, Larry Sanders, Ish Smith, and PJ Tucker. Here are all of the coach settings. I have help defense on 55. Here's the rest of that stuff for you guys. And for offensive focus, I got play through star, shoot at will, some crash, others get back on offensive rebounding, then protect the paint, play physical defense, crash defensive glass. We got 2 monster rebounders down there. So I think I've got everything I need for this season. Let's go ahead and start simming. Barring any trades, you guys will see me here at the end of this one. So let's get to it. And we are now here at the trade deadline. The team is 39-13, second in the conference. Let's go ahead and take a look at the player stats. As of right now, Steph is leading the team in scoring with 21 points and 10 assists per game. Kawhi's averaging 19, DeRozan's averaging 19, AD's averaging 16, 9, and 2 blocks. J.R. Smith off the bench averaging 13.5. Marc Gasol, his numbers have gone down a little bit, but he's got a lot of young talent around him. Not to say he's super old at this point, he's only 28, but he's averaging 13, 8, and 4. Larry Sanders averaging 6 and 5 off the bench with a block and a half. So yeah, the starting lineup is definitely carrying, but I'm not too concerned with the overall depth of this team, given that we have Steph Curry, Kawhi, and AD all on the same team. So I'm just going to go ahead and sim to the end of this season and find out where we land in the standings. All right, so here at the end of the season with 1 game to go, we have clinched the first overall seed in the playoffs. Probably going to finish either 62-20 or 63-19. but we are absolutely crushing teams with a 13.8 point differential. The player stats haven't changed too much, so let's go ahead and find out if we win any awards with this team, and then we'll look and see who we're playing here in the first round. So unfortunately, no MVP for Curry, as Derrick Rose takes that one this year, averaging 31 and 11. Anthony Davis does win Rookie of the Year. He averaged 16 and almost 10 boards, 1.9 blocks. Shot 40% from 3 in his rookie season. Rodney Stuckey, 6-man. Defensive Player goes to Dwight. So yeah, no other awards for us other than the Executive of the Year. Cool. Any All-NBAers? We do have Curry on the second team. Okay. And that's it. Anyone else? Maybe Anthony Davis, All-Defensive second team. I'd like to see that. Okay. All-Rookie first team, of course. And that's going to do it for us. It looks like we're playing the Cavs here in the first round. I'm not sure who is on their roster at this point. They have Patrick Beverley, Tony Allen, Trevor Ariza. They still have Kevin Love and then Joakim Noah as well still on the team. So let's just go ahead and get past this first round. No chance we lose to them, right? That is a 5-game series. Now we're playing Orlando, who has Devin Harris, Marcus Thornton, Kevin Durant. I knew I mentioned his name earlier for a reason. Of course, we have to run into him. Derek Williams and Nenad Krisic. This one might be a little bit more of a tougher series. I'm going to adjust the rotations here real quick. Okay, so Curry 40, DeRozan 36, Kawhi 38, AD 38, and then Gasol 30 with J.R. Smith, Larry Sanders, and Ish Smith filling out the rest of the bench. We do take game 1. We lose game 2. We win game 3 and game 4 and game 5. So we're already in the conference finals. And we are playing Carmelo and the Bobcats. Let's see who else he has on his team. Avery Bradley, OJ Mayo, Carmelo. Of course, I just said that. Thad Young and Al Horford. So not too bad of a starting lineup, but I think in terms of overall, ours clears theirs by pretty considerable margin. So let's go ahead and start simcasting these games and see if we can get any jump-ins here. Game 1, close starting off. And let's see what happens here as we get closer to the end of the game. We're holding a pretty good lead there. We win by 15. Kawhi with 25 and 7. Curry 19, 6 and 11. Let's go ahead and get into game 2 here, see how this one goes. And so far, holding a pretty nice lead. And okay, and another blowout almost. 116 to 103 into game 3 here. See if we can go up 3-0. And they are taking a good lead here to start the game. Let's see if we can come back here, maybe make this one a close one. Come on, we get it down a little more. No, okay, we're going to drop game 2 by 15 points. Who was our stinker this game? Curry only had 8 points. Yeah, that was probably it there. And AD fouled out as well. Carmelo had 29 and 10. Everyone else had a pretty balanced effort on the team there. Let's see if we can go up 3-1. Hopefully we can make this a little bit easier of a series. Pretty big lead here to start this game. And it does not look like we are looking back. We win this one by about 41 points. This series should be wraps right here. We're back in MSG. Let's go ahead and get it done. And we're taking the lead, but then they give it back to them. And this one appears to... Ooh. They just came back in like 1 minute. Oh my gosh, let's go ahead and jump into this one. Throw it on the headset. I'm going to see if I can bring this team at least to a tie here with about 5 seconds left in the game. Let's see what the situation is here. Oh, we're inbounding. Curry has the ball. Gets over to him. We're going to try and get in the paint. It's the AD. Gets inside and it's a bucket. We tied the game with 0.3 left. So this one's going to go to overtime. Let's see if I can close this one out for the guys here and advance to the NBA Finals. We're going to simcast this one down to about 3 minutes left. We'll see what the score is, and hopefully I can bring this team to a win. So we're up 2 with 3:01 left. Let's go ahead and jump in here. We've got all the starters on the court. Rare to see that. Usually everyone's fouled out by now. But we got Thad Young on Anthony Davis. Let's see if I can get a stop here. Come on. Carmelo Anthony wearing number 30. That looks absolutely disgusting. Kawhi absolutely boxing him up, though. Good D. We get the board. Let's see here. Gasol. Bad screen. And let's get it out. Okay. Come on. Let's get a 3 here. Oh, bad floater. AZ, jump for the ball. What are you doing? All right. Oh, good steal by AD. Makes up for it. Take that one in. Easy dunk. Great dunk there from AD and the steal. Take a 4-point lead. Get another stop on Carmelo here. They're going to pretty much force it to him every time, I feel. Good D from Kawhi. Good stop. Throw it up to DeRozan. We're going to get a Euro step here. No, he misses the layup. All right, come on. One more stop here. AD guarding Carmelo. He's got, like, no stamina, though. Carmelo pulls it out. He's going to try and get into the paint. Good block from AD. Board from Curry. Keep going, DeRozan. Come on. Easy dunk. Easy dunk. We're up 6. Let's go. All right, come on. A couple more stops here. Another steal from Kawhi. It's up to AD. He's going to slam it home. Just like that, we have an 8-point lead on Hall of Fame difficulty. And let's get another stop here. And that one should be the end of this game. Good D here from Kawhi. Curry guarding Avery Bradley. Gasol gets some drop here. Yep. Good defense. No way they called that a foul. All right, 1:04 to go. One more bucket here should seal it, or a free throw miss. So they have a max chance of being down by 7 with 1 minute to go. Not looking too good for the Bobcats. And we're going to get this ball to Curry in case they try and foul here early. Oh, we might just get a free layup here. Good pull up. Oh, no, we missed. Come on, let's get a steal. Oh, come on. AD. No, let's just dunk from Melo. They're down 5. All right, come on. One bucket here does it, for sure. And they foul Curry. All right, let's see it. Come on, Curry. Are they going to try and foul again? No, they are going to double, though. Over to DeRozan. I'm not going to shoot that. Kawhi. Wide open for 3. It's off. 80 with the board. And they're going to foul. That should seal this one. And we're going to go ahead and advance to the NBA Finals so long as I can make these free throws. All right, first free throw for AD. That one is shaky. Hit the second one, please. No, we missed that one, too. All right, they still have a chance. They're down 5. Okay, come on. Do not let this ball get to Carmelo. Do not let this ball get to Carmelo. And he's going to hit him in range. No, we missed. We fouled. Oh my gosh, I reached. They teach. And we're up 2. All right, Curry at the line. First free throw is off. What is going on with these free throws? They're so slow. Come on, hit this one, please. All right, make the second free throw. They're down 3 with a chance to tie it. Let's see if we can get a stop here and potentially end this game for good. All right, come on. One stop here ends the game. OJ Mayo's going to get it into the paint. He pulls up from mid-range. It's off. And Larry Sanders is going to be shooting free throws here to clinch the game for us. I don't like that one. Oh my gosh. Why is the meter shaking when we're at home? That makes no sense to me, but we missed the first free throw. Larry Nance misses both free throws. They have one more timeout to use. I also just realized that Carmelo still has his braids in. But, you know, we might just let it rock here. This should be the end of this video anyways. Oh, Carmelo gets to get an easy layup. I gambled so hard on that. Gotta go to Curry. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have a breakaway. Dunk this one, AD. Let's go! And we're up 3. No timeouts left for the Bobcats. All right. No way! No way he hits that! Let's go! And we're going to advance to the finals with a chance to end this video here in just the second season. Alright, and we are playing the Jazz here in the finals. I'm keeping this headset on. Gotta stay ready. They've got PG, Harrison Barnes, Jeff Green, and Tim Duncan. How did this team make the finals? What was their record? So this team went 49-33 with a 1.2 point differential. This should be a pretty easy series for us, but let's just make sure that's the case. Game 1 will sim through. The Jazz win. Okay. Game 2, we take. All right, so it's an even series now. Let's go ahead and simcast the rest of these games to make sure we do not blow this easy opportunity for a championship. 2 minutes left. Tie game at 106. Let's go ahead and win this game for the Knicks. All right, here we go. Any major people missing? Has anyone fouled out? Okay, Kawhi is fouled out, so we'll have J.R. Smith coming in for him. Good idea that I signed him. Larry Sanders, go ahead and drop on that. Come on. Big stop here. Big stop here. Great defense. All right, good board from Gasol. We can get this one to Curry. He is 24-7. Oh, good move.
Nice shot.
Oh my gosh, that was almost a sick move, but I get swatted. All right, Larry Sanders, cut that off. Oh my gosh. Duncan for mid. He hits it. Okay, Curry gonna get into the lane
Nice
here. He's
shot.
blocked again, and they get the rebound. Come on, I gotta get a stop here. Rivas Vasquez, over to Duncan. I'm gonna sag off in case he tries to shoot a three. Oh my gosh, great defense from Gasol. Gortat! No way, that's a foul! Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Gortat hits the first free throw, and he makes the second. It's a 4-point lead for the Jazz. Doesn't matter though, because we're gonna hit a three here. PJ Tucker, watch this. Nope, never mind. Okay, we got Duncan on Curry. Curry has Duncan on the side. We can't get the board. That was probably a terrible shot in retrospect. Nope, nope. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my gosh, what are we doing? What a stupid adjustment there. Why was Curry on Duncan in the first place? And now we kind of need a three here to stay in this game. All right, come on. Curry for three. Bang! Let's go. We're down three. Please do not try and foul here. AD's fouled out as well. Is that... Am I seeing that right? That is not good. No. Why is he wide open? Get the board. Ooh, that's clutch. All right. 17 seconds. Do I call timeout? I'm not going to. Let's get a screen. Okay. I need a three. I need a three. I gotta go for it. Curry for three! It's off, and we lose. So we're down 2-1 in this series. All right, here we go with the Simcast for Game 4. We cannot afford a loss here, and it looks like we're going to blow a lead here pretty early, but we take it back. And this one looks like it might be close coming down the stretch. Or are we going to close this one out? Okay. All right, so we take Game 4 for Game 5. Let's go ahead and sim through this one. All right, and this one's back and forth already. Let's see if we can pull away here. We do a little bit. Okay. We have 24 seconds left. We're up 2. I'll go ahead and jump in and make sure we close this one out. All right, the Jazz have the ball. We need a stop here. Looks like all of the normal starters are on the court. PG on Kawhi. Good screen. PG gets a three off. He misses. Let's get that to Kawhi. And let's hope we can actually hit some free throws this time. First free throw is up and in. Second free throw is also in. Kawhi is so clutch. They have one timeout left. As long as we do not let them hit a three here, this game should be over. Shut that corner off. Good defense. Barnes chucks up a terrible shot. That one's going to be off. J.R. Smith's going to shoot free throws. And we're up 3-2 with a chance to win the finals here in Game 6. Potentially the last game of the video. Let's go ahead and get into Game 6. We have a lead early. Jazz are fighting back. But we're holding the lead pretty solidly. We pull away here. And we're up 4 with 5 minutes left. Let's see if we can get this down a little more. And nobody's really scoring. Okay, we're up 4 with 3:20 left. I'm going to go ahead and jump in and close this one out for the Knicks. Kawhi has 20 points, 5 boards, and an assist. All right, let's see what we can get here. Oh, wow, he creates a lot of space for this jab step. Okay, good screen there. Probably a bad shot. Kawhi hits it anyways. And we're up 6 now with 3 minutes left. Great shot from Kawhi. Let's go and steal it. Good steal from Kawhi. Come on, we need to get this ball to somebody. Oh no, our DeRozan's gonna pick it up and in for the dunk. And just like that, we're up 8. Curry up the court. AD a screen. That's an easy lob. AD finishing it off. Look at this lob. AD reaching up there. Let's go. All right, we're up 9 with just over a minute left. I think we've got this one in the bag. Oh, I reached. Grievous is gonna take it in.
Ball game.
Good kick out to PG. That's probably a bucket. He misses that one though. No sportsmanship. And okay, I tried to do something there. Okay. And we are gonna be NBA champions in the 2nd season of this sim. Is that Jamario Moon? Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I did not expect it to be quite this easy to rebuild a team in just pretty much 2 seasons and bring them all the way back to a championship from a completely randomized roster. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what you guys want to see next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.